Yeah, you gotta watch the new Deadpool trailer. It's funny. It's like it's a spoof on Superman.
Okay.
So he's like in the ghetto area in his town, and he's got to change into his Deadpool outfit to help somebody, and so he's trying to change in a phone booth, and of course it takes too long, so it doesn't always pan. It doesn't pan out in the end. So it's pretty funny. All right, guys, we are live. Thank you for joining us today. Hi, Haley. Hey, Dan. So we can recap what happened last week. It was an extremely busy tax week for us. We want to thank all you guys out there that came and saw us. And even you guys that just asked questions so that I couldn't sleep at night was even better. We got to work on the Ford F-150.
The new kit from Pack.
The new Ford F-150 for the 2015, 16, 17s with the 4.3-inch touchscreen replacement.
Yep.
That's going to be big.
Huge.
It's going to be huge. Yes, it's going to be huge. So we're pretty excited about finally getting to do that. Hopefully that kit will start to ship in a month or two.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that, and also be on the lookout for our video on the install of that. What's up, man? Chicago.
Fidel.
Saying hello. Now, a more serious topic that came up this week was one of the comments on somebody's hair. Apparently our videos are good, but one of our haircuts is not up to snuff. I'm assuming it was mine just because of my shiny spot right here, which I'm sure showed really well. As you can see the shiny spot? I can't see.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know either that or I did get a haircut. It got shorter than I had anticipated. Or you have your whole Rico Suave swoosh thing going on, so I don't know. In other car stereo news, we did finally get late hour in the UK. Hey Tony, yes it is. Thanks for chiming in, buddy. Wouldn't be a show without you. We did get in the 390 and 490, so we're going to start shooting videos on those next week. Or I'm sorry, this week. We're going to do
this week. Yeah.
This week. We're going to do a ton of comparison videos between like what's a 391, what's a 390, what's the difference between a 290, 291. A ton of comparison videos. Yeah. Just so that we can. I love the emoticons on Tony's little sad little.
Probably sick. He's sick.
Like 3:30. Well, no, it's 11:30 at night. I'll be thinking that at 11:30 at night.
You have a band-aid in the head, man.
Is that a band-aid? Oh, what happened? Hello again, late hour. I think he's just tired. Either that or he is sick. He stayed up to watch us. Anyways, we'll have those videos. Hey Jason. We're gonna start shooting those. You guys could give away some free swag. Yes, we're working on that. We do have some stuff. We have given away stuff in the past.
I'm going to have like a free hugs.
My deck is CC Murray Greenway. My deck is not working. What's not working on it? What deck do you have? More specific. We're gonna probably start doing that. We'll come up with a way in order to give that away if it can fit in a $5 ship it anywhere box. We have that kind of swag from Pioneering.
I was waiting for my 8200.
Yes, I was waiting for my tips on charging batteries. Buy a battery charger that will do. How so? I mean, like Stinger makes their battery tenders. They also make like what we use on these power supplies, which we've talked about in the past, which is the. Hold on.
Do you want to crawl over there?
Which is the SPS. It's the SPS 70 from Stinger. It is what we use to charge the batteries that run all our displays. We have two of them. We have two of them.
Okay, so.
So
guys, I send you
check those out. They have a battery tender as well as. Don't talk over. Okay, just give me 1 second.
Just go to the model number.
They will top off a battery, keep a battery going. You can mount it in a car. all that. Okay, give me yours. SPS 70. SPS 7. Yes, Stinger. What do you got?
Yeah, the other.
Right, it's gone.
I don't know.
Any install videos on those cheap Amazon backup cams? No, I hate them. I don't recommend buying them. $15 cameras are boomerangs. They do look good for about 30 to 50 days, and then they go to shit and they're plastic. So no.
Okay,
you know.
he sent the. Oh
Master.
yes, okay. I know Tony. No, Jason. Sorry, Jason sent a video about every time he plug the Android, he can get the volume up, volume down for the.
Was that the same question from last week?
Yeah.
You should have shown me that earlier in the day.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'll take a look at that after we get done with this, and I'll get back with you. I'm sorry. What do you think of Zapco amplifiers? Actually, the Zapco stuff is distributed by A-Trend now. Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, they're not the old Zapco, I don't believe. I haven't really done much. You know, we looked at them for about a minute, and like we have enough stuff, we didn't want to bring those in. But yeah, no, I think they're at a good price. It's a quality amplifier. What cam would you recommend, though, for my Pioneer 2 jumper? The one right there by Fernando's head. It's an Echo Master tag cam. I don't have the part number. Do I? I don't have it over here.
That will listed.
No, I don't.
Video. You just go to the website EchoMaster.
Any one of the Echo Master backup cameras is really nice. That's the thin bar camera. If you go to Echo Master and type in like backup camera or license plate, they even make them for EU. Big ones. All right. Hello. Hi from CT.
Hi from Kansas City. No.
Kansas CT. Maybe CT
Kentucky.
Sounds. CT Sounds maybe.
No, CT Sounds.
I'll Google it. Much appreciated. Yes. AVH
77 BT.
What's that?
That they flip out?
Yes, it is a flip out. What about it?
Yeah. That's the backup camera, no?
Oh, yeah, it'll work on that.
Oh, okay. So he said my radio doesn't work.
Oh,
CC,
okay.
Yeah.
So it's just not turning on at all? Have you checked the red, yellow, and black to see if they have power, battery? Red is key, yellow is battery, black is power. There's also a reset feature on there.
Bypass, probably something like that.
Thanks, guys, for all you do. Take it easy. All right, Tommy. Thank you for chiming in.
Hello.
Hello from Ohio. Hey there. Paul's from Ohio. The guy
Paul's
that owns
from Ohio.
5 Star actually started in Ohio. Little trivia there. American Base. If you guys are familiar with American Base, the owner of 5 Star, which is Paul, his brother Bob, and him started American Base, and then they broke the two companies in half. 5 Star went off to be its own thing, and American Base went off to be its own thing. So it's actually a family company in their family, and then Bob runs it now. So yeah,
American Base.
American Base is where
From Ohio.
was started in 5 Star in Ohio.
Yep.
They ran them all, and then they had their own little. Yeah. Anyways, that's Ohio stuff.
All right. Yeah.
Hey from CA. Hey Edgar, how you doing?
Funny.
What else we got?
That's it.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, actually, for Jason, wanna take a look at that.
What was it doing?
Well, he plugged Android Auto.
Right.
He don't get the alerts. Like he can turn it off or turn it down.
That's it.
So
He can't.
He can't.
Huh. What's a good cheap SPL sub? We sell Scar for that. Scar is really reasonable. They make the ZVX, the VVX, the DDX, and they're monsters. Beasts. Do I have one out over here?
No.
Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, I do.
Hello from the GLs.
Yeah. So here's a Scar. This is the I think this is the VVX. VVX?
This is a VVX.
This is the VVX. This is really reasonably priced and heavy as shit.
Yeah. Hello. JL CR650.
ZRC.
Hertz Milli.
Hertz Milli. No question. Next. Yeah, no,
Okay.
Hertz Milli for sure. I mean, you know, the JL is a great speaker. Don't get me wrong. I just don't drink the JL Kool-Aid. Never have, never will. We carry Hertz. We carry Focal. Audison. Way better products as far as that goes. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, hey, hate me, whatever you want to do. Throw some. It just doesn't matter. I mean, I'm gonna go for a milli any day over that. This is what Hertz does. They make mids and highs. Sure, they make subwoofers, they make amps, but honestly, their mids and highs is where they started. So you buy a brand for what they're known for.
Bill Furman.
Hey, Bill. Ever had any issues with dirt getting behind the screen of an 893S Kenwood? Not yet.
No.
I'm guessing you have. Huh. Well, if dirt gets behind it, then you can hit it with air and get it out. Air compressor from the side.
Yeah. Just
I
not hard.
would think. I mean, I don't know. We haven't had a dirt issue yet.
Okay, with the LC what? LC7i?
Yes.
With the LC7i, can I get power from the amp, or do I need a run of wire for that?
No, that's the GTO circuit, great turn-on circuit. Hook up battery, ground, and then remote out. As long as the GTO circuit is on, it will take whatever is plugged into main, which is input 1, will automatically generate a remote turn-on, so you can come out of that into your amplifiers. So, yeah, wherever you're getting your power for your amplifiers, you can use to power that up. So, yes.
When you get like a software update download from the Apple, the iPhone, affects any CarPlay?
Say what?
Yeah. So if you update your iPhone,
yes,
they affect.
Does it affect
the CarPlay in any way?
No, I mean so. we keep our phones. We have we have iPhones, and we keep them up to date, and we demo CarPlay all day long. Alpine. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Pioneer just pushed an update for all their NEX radios all the way back to the 4000. So the 4000, the 4100, the 4200, and everything in that line, the 5, the 7, the 6, the 8, and the app radio, which has to do with the iPhone, so the latest update. So if you do have a Pioneer. Now the Kenwood, I'm assuming, is new enough to where it doesn't need any updates for that, or they haven't pushed one yet for the latest. Plus, it's not giving us any headaches, so I'm assuming they got it right. Mm-hmm. I just think Pioneer is bringing something up to date. But yeah, no, we've never had it not work. They've been really good at making it work fine.
Yeah. All
right. So what's the
weather?
What's the yes 4 weeks old?
The dirt.
Oh, the dirt. Wow. Hey, Bill, he's got dirt behind the screen of his 893. What should he do? Should I go with the Pioneer 4200 or 5200? They're two totally different animals. I mean, the 5200 has navigation built into it. I'm not a fan of the 5200. I mean, if you need nav, you're going to want to go 6200 at a minimum. I'm assuming you may have an iPhone because you even looked at a 5200. Because the 4200 will do iPhone and Android. The 5200 will just do iPhone. If you have crappy cell service, the 5200 is okay, but I would still go to a 6200 because the 5200 doesn't have HDMI, it doesn't have the better maps. Return to his dealer and exchange it. Okay,
there
so the dirt behind the screen of the 893, Bill Freeman is our Kenwood guy. He reps Kenwood, so he's saying contact whoever you got it from, and they should be able to take care of it. Says Bill, not me. I'm just a dude. Even though I do have the Kenwood shirt on that Bill gave me. Thanks, Bill. You're the man. I love the long sleeve. I should have wore it yesterday. Anyways, what were we talking? Oh, yeah, 5200. So, 60, I would do a 62 or 42. If you're not interested in navigation, you just want all the premium features and a detachable face, the 4200. 4200 is, if you want a backup camera, find a 4201.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Why does my system pop when it turns on? I have a bit 1 stock stereo 5-channel Kenwood amp. Ooh, bit 1. Ooh. 5-channel Kenwood amp. Everything's turning on too fast. I believe in the bit 1 you can do a delay turn on in the settings. Go into this, and once you plug it into the laptop, you can have it wait a second to turn on. I would probably adjust the timing for the turn on. More than likely, something is turning on at the same time, and that's where you're getting the pop from.
Pop!
Either that, or there's something wrong with the bit 1. but my guess is you just want to add a delay to the turn on. And it only has to be a small delay, like a couple milliseconds, just so like the radio turns on, and then the auto sense, and then the bit one turns on the amplifiers in the back. So that's what I would recommend for that. What do you got? No? Okay. What?
Nothing.
Oh, bummer.
Kevin, say thanks.
Good for. Bill, did you find a new dog yet? You got two? You still got the one? What's going on there? Let me know. Curious.
Really? You don't really care?
Yeah, of course I care. Dude, he's got the cutest dogs, man. I love his dog pictures. I love most of his pictures. They're pretty funny. What happened? I unplugged the car battery when I put back the car battery, the deck not coming on. What kind of radio do you have?
The 77.
77. Oh, really? Oh, crap. Just one. Oh, bummer, Bill. You really need to slide, Cece, you really need to slide the radio out and put a voltmeter on it. It might just be as simple as it locked up the CPU in the radio, and all you're going to have to do is unplug power and plug it back in, and it'll work fine. A lot of the times that happens just because when the battery first turns on or you jump the car, it sends a AC spike through the system, and the radios do not like that at all. Kenwoods will lock up, Pioneers will lock up, and then it's literally you just unplug, count to 5, plug it back in, and it turns on. So definitely try that if you don't have a voltmeter. If you do have a voltmeter, test those 3 wires and make sure they have like nothing blue. Sometimes there's a fuse on the back of the radio, and that spike will blow that fuse. That's what it's there for. What was that? Do you like Kenwood? What was that one?
Do you know the Pioneer better?
I believe that they serve 2 different purposes altogether. I'm not a fanboy of either one. I like them both. I feel that you have to, it's kind of like Android and iPhone and Pepsi and Coke. You have to play with them both and see which ones you like. Prime example, the SS we did a week ago. Guy had an SS. He had a Mustang. He also had a Pioneer in the Mustang. Put a Kenwood in. Didn't know he had a Pioneer. Hated the way the Kenwood sounded. Took it out. Put a Pioneer in. Guy was just used to the way the Pioneer sounded. They have 2 totally different sounds. They have 2 totally different operating systems. You have to play with them. I know that coming to a retail store nowadays can be hard because not everyone's putting this stuff out. They one is better than the other. Man, they clone each other. They're doing the same stuff.
All right.
Sorry. Okay. Go ahead. Next.
What's the jack port behind my screen next to the SD card on my AVIC 77? I'm sure
that's probably that's your auto EQ mic.
There you go.
You can pick up the auto EQ mic from Amazon, plug it in, and do auto EQ. It'll do digital time correction and speaker delays for all your speakers.
Perfect.
Next.
Is there an NRI sound quality difference between a $150 speaker and a $1,000 speaker set?
It's real easy to, yes, there is a total difference between a cheap pair of speakers and a nice pair of speakers. I will say that, I've said this before, it's really hard to make a cheap pair of speakers that sound really amazing because you're trying to hit that budget point. There's certain $150 speakers that sound really good, and there's certain $150 speakers that sound really bad. When you're buying a $1,000 set of speakers, like a set of Focal K2s or some Millis, yeah, as soon as you hear those, you're going to go, oh yeah, that's different. Yeah, I mean, prime example. When you started working here, you had never heard a set of $1,000 speakers.
No.
And what was the result?
That was awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. You're ready to control your excitement. Next one.
I have an EQ 4-channel amp at a monoblock, but they won't turn on. Took the RTM. Oh no. Took the mono. Everything is back to normal. What can I do to fix it?
Say what? Did he ask another question? Was that part 2?
No, that's another guy.
What was it?
I have an EQ in the 4-channel amp, monoblock.
Okay.
And the RMT.
Remote. If you're trying to turn on, okay, so if you got a radio and you got an EQ and you got 2 amps and you got all this other stuff, the radio only puts out a small amount of amperage and a small amount of it puts out 12 volts, but only puts out a small amount of amperage. Typically to turn on like a power antenna and maybe an amplifier. If you're trying to turn on all this stuff, you probably need a relay to increase the output voltage. If you have a Pioneer radio in there, for example, it has a circuit breaker built in the remote turn on and will automatically turn off the remote turn on if you draw too much current. So that may be, if you can unplug the radio from like disconnect the blue radio and put it to, let's say, power and everything turns on, more than likely you need a relay. Okay, go ahead.
What kind of subwoofer you recommend? In a single cab 2003 Chevy. I have a Rockford T500 and a 12 CVT sealed box right now.
Not loud enough? Go to 2. I mean, there's no really, I mean, Rockford P3 shallow mount is probably going to be like, or a T1. Ooh, Rockford T1. Rockford T1. Check out the Rockford T1 shallow mount.
Yeah.
That is going to be the biggest bad boy on the block. You might need a bigger amp though. The P3 would probably work with your 500. All the shallow mount woofers by Rockford take about a month to break in.
Okay,
next.
So where are you guys on YouTube? 5-Star Car Stereo.
Why are we, or what are we?
Watch you guys on YouTube.
Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
We got a bug bite right here.
Thank you guys for all the help that you give me on Facebook.
Thank you very much for watching and subscribing and talking.
Okay, any idea where I can get a recon kit for Boston? Wow, SPG 555.
Bad phone. What's the place? Parts Express is going to be www.partsexpress is really going to be the only place I can think of that's going to sell stuff like that. It might not be a Boston piece. It might just be like a foam. But Parts Express. Check out Parts Express. They sell all that stuff.
Thank you.
We caught everything? We're up to date? We didn't miss anybody? We didn't miss anybody? Sorry if we missed you.
No, we good.
Did I cover all the topics?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to go back to anything?
You want to go back?
I don't want to go back. I like going forward. Forward is cool. You guys recommend bi-amping the two-way units? Oh, what do you mean by two-way units? What are we talking about?
No idea.
Well, go back to
Okay.
what was the after that one?
What does the kicker with? This is the guy from the F-150
What?
that I told you.
Right. What?
That he won something behind the seat.
Oh, why does it say that?
The guy he won something like he already.
Yeah. Oh, behind the seat of the F-150. I don't know anything that's going to fit behind the seat of the
Super Crew.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going to go behind that. I mean, we always go under the seat.
Under the seat, yeah. Go back.
I've never tried to go behind the seat. We always pull that little factory crap thing out. I got nothing. What was the next one?
Where do you wear gloves?
What?
Where do you wear gloves?
When do I wear gloves?
On your feet.
Oh, ha! 5-toe shoes, baby. Yeah. Love them. I don't know why.
Okay.
It was a bet 4 or 5 years ago. And just having.
And then the next guy it's the oval sub for the.
Oh, the Boston Oval. Ooh, that's the one we just did. Like last week, guy came in last week or the week before last with one of those.
I have 2 PDFs.
Damn right. No man, I don't know where you're gonna find that one. Whoo. You might have to just make something like get a 15 maybe, measure the circumference of it, and see if you can find something that fits that. Yeah. Wow. No. Okay. I have a PDX F4, a PDX M12. I have a North Star battery under the hood. No lights dimming, but want to upgrade one of the F4s to F6. Would you recommend more alternator, more battery? What's after that?
Alternator, more battery. If you're the alternator, if you want to play for extended time. I have a space limitation since the amps and the processor are under the seat. Trying to not take any cargo space since we use car trips.
Then go for the bigger alternator. I mean, that's really at the end of the day what you're looking at. Okay, so there's a ton of, well, there's not a ton. There's like 3 or 4 really good companies that make alternators. Unfortunately, I don't know what they are off the top of my head. I know Soundman has always been talking about one. Get the bigger alternator. The other thing to do is that you got to remember, these batteries now, these batteries are pretty small, and you can mount them flat. So some of these, you can actually build battery banks in behind panels now for that kind of thing. So if you want to increase storage, these are really tiny, and everyone make different levels of those. Like Stinger makes a yellow and a red top. The other guys that sell the batteries make a battery for that too. I think you'll be okay upgrading to the 600. I don't think you're really going to have that big of an issue. I mean, we've never really had too many. I mean, the Alpines, they're really efficient. I mean, they're really efficient. We typically don't have any power issues with those particular amplifiers. Okay, so if you do get an alternator, be prepared to service it. Okay, if you can work on a car, your own car, do it on your own. Otherwise, have a buddy. Find a good alternator shop that is willing to work with you, because all the high output alternators, at least in my experience, don't last. And you'll be putting your factory one back in while you send that one out to get repaired.
There you go.
Okay. What's
Luis. Luis say thank you. You guys helped me a lot from Puerto Rico.
We'll say...
I say, bueno, gracias. Gracias por todo. Gracias por vernos y gracias por todo. Puerto Rico.
Is there anything I can do to stop a pop in my speaker when lock and unlock? Oh, really? Oh, gosh. I'm going to need more information, Edgar. Is it the door speaker? Is it the subwoofer? What is going on here? Typically, that's the note of a ground issue or not enough power. I tried to do... Okay, what was the one that says I tried to do updates? If I had $1,000 for a head unit only, what would you buy?
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay.
All right, hold that one. Tony, if you have $1,000 for a head unit, you can buy pretty much any head unit on the market. If you want to go flagship, buy the 8200 or buy the 893S.
Yeah.
Those are the most expensive ones, and those are about $1,000. They'll have they'll have every feature imaginable that is available now. Do you need to spend $1,000 on a head unit? Not necessarily. It really depends on what kind of features you're going for. If you don't need onboard navigation, then 9903 or 4200. 9903 would be better because it has a better screen. So for $1,000, you can almost get anything you want.
Okay.
All right.
Are you done?
Yes, go back to that one.
Okay. I tried to do the update on the A93S, and the radio do not read the USB. I tried 3 different ones. But
Wait, okay, one problem. There's 2 USBs on 893. One on the actual USB, and the other one does not. Make sure you're using the USB cable that says iPod on it.
an iPhone.
It says iPod/iPhone. Make sure you use that cable. If you're using that cable, then you're not doing it right. If you're using a Mac computer, it won't work either. You have to do it on a Windows computer. What front rear camera do you recommend for the 8200 unit? Pioneer Echo Master, Boyo, or any other caption? Thanks. We use the Echo Master. Any one of the Echo Master cameras. The one behind him is a great tag cam. The Pioneer BC8 is also really cool. 8200 will flip the front image for you, so you can use that if you like. But we typically, our default camera is Echo Master. That's what we use. They have a ton of cameras. I was just on there this weekend looking up some stuff, and wow, I'm like, oh man, Jesus. I'm going to have to order like 50 more cameras, it seems like. Tito, you're welcome.
Tito.
Alright, what do we got? Anything?
That's it.
Alright, keep them coming as quick as you can. We got about 5 more minutes, then we got to get out of here. If anyone has another question, my operator, I'm out in 5 minutes.
That's it.
It's like they just, all of a sudden the question just go poof. Chris Lawrence, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey Dave, if you're still on, how's the new business doing?
Let me see if I can find something.
Door speaker, I don't know if it actually is caused by remote, stock, stereo, bit 1. Oh god, bit 1. It's still got the bit 1 issues. Poof. Man, that's a whole lot of, that could be a whole lot of problem. Door speaker, I don't know if it's caused by remote, stock, stereo, bit 1. Gosh. That's tough. I mean, man, that is tough. GL audio 400 big enough for the Hertz milli. The 400 by 4 is 100 by 4, I'm assuming, or 75 by 4, correct? 75 by 4 is a bit on the light side. I would probably try to get something that's 100 to 110 watts a channel to power those. If it is 100 watts a channel, then yeah. If it's 50 watts a channel, no. car alarm, auto start for manual cars. They'll all, okay, all alarms that do auto start will do manual. The problem is most places like us don't want to do them because of the liability if you manage to goof it up and run someone over. Vipers all do it. There's a process you have to go through. You have to take the key, or you have to remote start the car, take your foot off the brake, take your foot off the clutch, with the engine still running. There's a whole process you have to do. So basically what it says, basically the car is running when you get out, shut the door, lock it, and the engine shuts off. That way no one can get in there and do this, supposedly. So yeah, busy, a lot of custom work, about 13 cars in the queue. Very good. Good for you, Dave. Glad this new. Yeah, I saw your last car. It looked really nice.
Any experience with Infinity about perfect speakers?
Experience in that we've put them in for customers. We don't really carry the capo line of. I mean, we just put them in. I mean, they sound okay. It's not a bad speaker. I mean, and separately, woofer and tweeter, does it sound better? Yeah, active. That's called full active. Yes, full active system will always sound better. Well, not always. A full active system will sound better if you have the amount of power and the amount of channels to do it. The only issue with active, it is not an amateur thing to do. Because if you screw up the crossover at all on an active system, you can blow up the speakers real quick. For sure. So, you know, if you're going to have it professionally done, make sure the stereo shop has done active before. And if you're going to do it yourself, I assume that you've set up an active system before and you have some idea of doing it. That's also called network mode on the Pioneer radios to allow you to do that. Okay.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay. T3s with the 1500. Rockford components, T2s, 252S, plus the coaxials T16s. And driving by the T604, do you think the front will need more mids and highs with the setup? I think
how many T-subs is he doing?
Huh?
How many subs is he doing?
212.
Two what?
T3.
T3s?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're going to need more highs. Shit, yeah, you're going to need more highs. Those things are monsters. Definitely going to need more highs.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Dave.
Thanks, love.
Thanks.
Love your work. Wish I could bring my car to y'all. We do too. I need you guys. Can you come to New York? I want to visit New York, but that's about all I want to do there. And then I want to get on a plane and leave. It looks like it's a lot of fun for about 2 days. I don't need to go see trees, so I know the country part of New York is really nice. I just want to go downtown. Yeah, and then back out of there. Maybe run into Casey Neistat while I'm down there. That would be fun. Okay, did we get all? Did we answer everybody's?
That's it.
You got everything? All right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys for chiming in. Thank you guys for asking questions as usual. All that good stuff. All right. Well, if you're still on, thanks. You guys have a great week. We will see you again next week. Hopefully next week we'll be able to go a little bit longer. We'll get a little bit more hyped about it. These past 2 weeks have been pretty tough. He's moving, and we've been swamped. So we're kind of tired.
Move.
Yeah. All right, guys. You have a great night, and we will see you later next time. Bye.